everyone, it's Laura Myers for CMS-Connected, and I'm here with Jen from Trusted Choice. So why don't you first off start telling us about Trusted Choice?
So TrustedChoice.com is basically a digital marketing solution for independent agents. We connect consumers with an independent agent, get them answers to any insurance questions they have, and giving them content that helps them with that.
Nice. And what's the major business solution that you're offering, if you could put it in a nutshell?
Sure. It really is digital marketing solutions for the independent agent and connecting that agent with the right consumer and vice versa.
And I understand you're using Kentico Cloud, so tell us a little bit about that.
Sure. We came across, we actually had a working group to figure out what we wanted to use for a content management system. We were at the point where we needed to make decisions, like continue with our current provider or research and look and see what else was out there, and that's where we were at. We had a little small working group at the company and trying to figure out needs from every department, went through kind of pros and cons, a number of content management systems, and really just ended up with Kentico Cloud as being a great solution for our needs, for sure.
And what's it like been working with it?
A couple months in, the dev side has been working on it a bit longer. For what I do personally, probably a solid 2 months in, I've been touching probably all pieces of it. So I've learned, there's not a lot to it, meaning it's simple, easy to use. My experience is front-end development and user experience.
Yeah.
So the biggest thing that I'm rambling here.
That's okay.
The biggest thing, I guess, that I've noticed with working with Kentico is simple. What we've been using it mostly, I guess where I've been working is creating the content models, creating the types of inventory content that we're going to create and use, and really harnessing the headless content management system so that it divides our content team from our dev team, and it's basically our whole front end, back end. It just separates everything and makes it just a nice, simple divide.
What's the most important element of it for you?
I would have to say dividing up the content from the presentation layer has been huge, and the back end, the development side, things that I don't necessarily touch, I don't have to do too much with, is made it simple and easy to almost train now our content team on how to use the interface for authoring content and adding content.
And now that you're 2 months in with Kentico Cloud, do you have any other tasks in the queue that you're waiting to get it working on?
It's a big project we're in the middle of. So we're porting an existing website, which is hundreds of pages of content that we're serving up to our consumers, and so we're in the middle of this project, which is a big one. It's moving content over and utilizing a new content management system, but it's endless, the ideas that we kind of have for it. A big thing is we have multiple sites that we want to create with the same content.
Yeah. So
different variations of maybe the same content, but different content to different types of consumers.
Yeah.
So the personalization side will be important for us at some point. We're kind of starting kind of, I guess, relatively small in that we have existing content, moving it over, and then a stage 2 will definitely be personalization and segmentation that we want to get into.
And with your experience in the insurance industry, where do you think cloud is going to go in that space?
Insurance industry it's on the rise. We're trying, InsurTech is the buzzword of the day in our industry. So digital space is growing. There's lots of ideas coming at it. Kentico Cloud is, a great place for this industry to kind of go. To divide up, to separate the dev team, the back end from the content team. It helps us to be able to move some of those things quicker, move them along quicker, and have other users of this technology that we can kind of share our knowledge with.
And going back a bit to other tasks you have for cloud, is there anything else, any problems that you're experiencing that you're going to let cloud tackle, if that makes sense?
Yes. Probably the one that pops to mind would be, again, taking away the presentation layer. Taking away sounds negative, but like not having our content team be concerned with, say, the presentation of the content. So really focusing on, what they're great at.
Yeah.
So that's probably a big area right now, and that's where I'm at right now. So it's so top of mind.
Yeah.
Like we're building these, these content models right now. We're testing it out, seeing, how do we pull in, make sure we're tackling SEO properly, working with, and it makes it easy because it's one layer versus having the content team have to worry about that anymore.
Yeah, yeah. And sort of looking from your vantage point over the whole CMS digital marketing space, where do you think it's going to go? Like even future trends you're thinking, or is there a different direction?
Not sure. It's endless.
We can do anything.
We can do anything. I don't know. I mean, I'm learning just even from today, just sitting in on some of the presentations.
Well, that's a great question there. What are the biggest things, what are the biggest takeaways for you from today?
Right. The biggest thing is probably the adaptive content, making sure we're setting our content up right for different devices. That has been an interesting topic. Obviously, intelligent content is huge. We've really tried to get into schema.org and understanding how to better set up content for other devices and other channels, and making sure we're setting that up first.
Yeah.
And this has been a great eye-opener of this tool has kind of paved the way to make that fairly easy to do, and know that Kentico Cloud is capable of helping with that challenge.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Well, that's all the questions I have. Thank you so much for sitting down with me.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.